when you say effective tax planning, okay, yan ang gusto ng karamihan ng mga businesses. Okay? Kayo bilang estudyante, okay, wala kayong binabayaran na tax kasi wala pa kayong income. Pero on a straight line basis, for example, ikaw estudyante, may part-time ka. Okay? At ang net pay mo is more than the basic. Okay? Sabihin natin more than the basic. Okay? Subject ka sa tax. Alright? So, kapag ikaw naman ay estudyante pero may business ka na, okay? Subject ka sa tax. Okay? Kapag ikaw ay estudyante, may baon ka, okay, syempre, hindi na yan. Wala nang tax yan. Okay? Wala nang tax yan. But of course, at the end of the day, my point is, we are having the discussion for tax planning because I want you to understand the importance. Okay? Importance of tax planning, importance why you need to master taxation. Okay? I want you to understand how to get proper tax planning pag later on naging CPA na kayo. Okay? So let's move forward, guys. Yung importance ng... So technically, if you want to... These are the 4 ways of effective tax planning na magiging discussion natin, which is basically you have to master the Philippine taxation, which is palagi natin dinidiscuss dito for free. Itong mga discussion na to, and then of course doon sa ating CPA online review school group. Okay? Syempre, iba din yung exclusive. Meron kasi kaming exclusive na discussion for those reviewees na nag-enroll. Okay? And then of course, to have effective tax planning, you have to understand ano ba yung allowable deduction. Bakit kailangan mong maintindihan ang allowable deduction? Because yung sales mo or your income is subject sa deduction. Okay? So if let's say meron kang 1,000, subject yan sa deduction na maybe 800 or depende kung ano, kung how much yung deduction mo. Para lahat yan, para lahat tong income mo na yan is hindi matataksan kung magkano lang ang neto mo. Because ang sabi nga naman ni BIR is, hey, BIR, sabi ni businessman, may capital ako eh. Yung capital ko kasama sa sales. So dapat yung sales na yan, hindi yan, yung part ng sales na yan na pinaikot ko ay kasama ang capital. So dapat yung capital hindi siya subject sa tax. Okay? So kung ano man yung deduction ko, dapat yun lang ang maging subject sa tax. Now the question is, ano yung mga allowable na magiging deductions for you? So, understanding the allowable deduction, yan. Ito yung mga example. So, technically, if you are in the top corporation, okay, you are allowed to you are required to withhold 2% or 1% depending on the nature of the expenses. So, let us say advertising and promotion pag service yan, you are allowed to withhold, right? Percentage of that. Same goes with charitable amortization, depreciation, wala ka namang withhold dyan. Bad debts, you should have supporting documents on this, no? Hindi siya basta-bastang ina-allow na, just like na ina-allow na maging allowable deduction. Dapat supported din to. Anong basis, anong ginawa ng company to say na uncollected na siya. Okay, kapag provisions lang guys, or let us say yung sinasabi nating allowance for doubtful accounts, okay, estimate lang ang ginawa ng company without supporting documents, hindi yan allowable deduction. Okay, commissions as well. Okay, and then of course professional fees, ayan, director's fees. So ito yung mga yan. Okay, let's say PF, director's fee, this is subject to automatic na required expanded withholding tax, okay, which is either 5% or 10%, okay. Interest as well, interest expense to, which is subject sa withholding tax, which is final maybe, okay. Janitorial, messengerial, so everything should be supported. Ito, 5% rental, okay. Everything, this, lalo na to, salaries, salaries, ano to? Employee salaries. Okay? So, you should comply with this. Employer's contribution, when you say employer's contribution, ito yung SSS, Pag-ibig, at saka PhilHealth. Okay? These are allowable deductions. Transportation expense, training, seminars. Representation is subject to what? Ceiling. Okay? 1% or 2%. Depende kung ano yung nature. Again, guys, nature of the business. Okay, so these are examples of if you master the taxation, you can actually create an effective tax planning. Okay, and when you say effective tax planning, usually ang attack dito is ano yung mga deductions. It's very important to determine ano yung nature ng business, ano yung deduction na allowable for that business. Okay, so let's move forward. On the so guys, no, ito lahat tong dinidiscuss kong to, okay? Nasa topic natin 'yan, no, taxation. Nasa topic natin 'yan, yung allowable deductions na 'yan. All right? So isa puso niyo, no, yung mga dinidiscuss natin. Okay, monitoring of tax compliance. So this is very important because for every non-compliance, there's a corresponding penalty. Okay? And then of course, sino ba ang may gusto ng penalty? Kung hindi ka nakakapag-record ng transaction, may penalty. Kung hindi ka nakakapag-bayad ng annual registration, may penalty. Kung ikaw ay hindi nakakapag-file ng tax mo, may penalty. Just imagine that, guys. For example, you are required to file 3 kinds of taxes, okay, monthly. Meron kang tax for compensation. Meron kang tax for, let us say, VAT. Okay? Meron kang tax for expanded withholding tax. So for example, compensation mo, hindi ka nakapag-file. Automatic, minimum mo dyan, 1,000 pesos. VAT, automatic, minimum mo dyan, 1,000 pesos. Expanded, 1,000 minimum. This is just a minimum, guys. Yan yung tinatawag na, again, compromise. Kasi ang ating penalty, okay, ang penalty ay composed of what? Interest, ano pa? Surcharge, and compromise. Diba? Interest, subject sa 20% per annum. Surcharge is 25% of basic tax due. So, ibig sabihin, kapag ang compensation mo may tax due kang 100,000, so dapat ang surcharge mo automatic 25,000 agad. May interest ka pang 20,000 per year. Okay, sabihin natin per year 20,000. Eh yung compromise mo magkano pa? Magkano ang compromise ng 100,000? Maybe 10,000? I don't know, I'm not sure ha. Estimate lang natin, no? So guys, just imagine that. For non-compliance, 55,000 agad for a simple 100,000. Merely 100,000 naging 155,000. So, di ba? Eh dapat na iwasan mo 'yan. Yung 55,000 na yan kung nag-comply ka. Just imagine that, guys. 100,000 lang yan. What if 1 million yan? So yung 1 million mo magiging 1,500,000. Ang sakit niyan. Na dapat na iwasan if nagfa-file ka on time. Okay? So guys, huwag yung babaliwalain yung schedule of penalties. It's very important again. Huwag yung babaliwalain yung diniscuss natin last time about effective monitoring or tax compliance in the Philippines. Okay, so these are examples of the non-compliance list na pwede mong iwasan as an accountant or tax consultant of your client or maybe of your company. You ensure na nare-register yung company, meron siyang annual registration, meron siyang COR, nagdi-display siya ng mga corporate documents. And you ensure na yung invoicing requirements ay nami-meet. Same goes with the bookkeeping requirements. And then of course, in addition dyan, nandyan yung monthly tax compliance na dapat sundin ng company or maybe quarterly tax compliance ng isang company. Okay? So, hopefully naintindihan nyo guys no, yung overall ng taxation. No? It's very important to understand neto. Kasi kayo bilang estudyante, I think ang tatatak sa inyo dito is kapag hindi kayo nakapag-master ng taxation, di ba? Tapos, ang hawak mo pag nagtrabaho ka is taxation, nasa tax department ka, yari na. Okay? So, don't compromise, no? Don't compromise. Kailangan mong maintindihan. Okay, so our last topic for tonight is the nature of the business. Bakit kailangan mo maintindihan yung nature of the business of the company? Because again, in taxation, magdedepende kasi may mga certain provision or let us say certain rules na kung saan applicable for certain business. Okay? So for education, depende yan, di ba? Kung magiging subject ka sa, kung exempt ka, okay? Kung subject ka sa 30% or 10%, magdedepende. Kung services, magdedepende din yan, right? Kung yung services mo is less yung expenses or you have high expenses. Okay? So, ano yung pipiliin mo? And then, of course, income. Gross income na nakikita mo for your company. Is your income less than 3 million or more than 3 million? Kasi at the end of the day, you have to choose kung non-VAT ka ba or VAT entity. Okay? Anong example nito? Okay? Kung non-VAT or VAT entity, anong impact niyan? For example, for your 1 million gross revenue, pareho kayong ito ang non-VAT and then VAT. Okay? For 1 million, ikaw, revenue mo, 1 million din. Okay? But then again, ang impact nito sa selling price, guys, no? Or let us say, cash impact nito sa customer mo. Okay, I will not say selling price, no? Kasi pwede rin, selling price is inclusive of tax. Kasi kino-consider din to ng mga customer. Ito kasi, 0. So, 1 million. Ito kasi, subject sa 120. So, 1,120,000. So, there are consideration na kung saan yung company or your future customer might consider those people who are non-VAT kasi nga mas makakatipid sila rather than getting that VAT registered. Magdedepende rin if this supplier is VAT registered. If they are VAT registered, they really don't care kung non-VAT ka or VAT. Actually, they really care, you know, pag VAT ka. Kasi ibig sabihin, sa sales nila, na let us say 10 million, meron silang 1.2 million na output VAT. Ibig sabihin, yung 120 na nakuha nila sa'yo, pwede nilang ibawas doon. So if the VAT registered usually, no, VAT registered company, usually ang kinukuha nilang mga supplier is VAT registered din. Again, tax planning. Anong impact? Kasi kapag ikaw ay VAT registered tapos non-VAT yung supplier mo, wala kang input. Hindi ka mababawasan. So sayang yun. Di ba? Which is savings mo sana. Yeah, technically, hindi naman siya savings but at the end of the day, malaking tulong na hindi, let us say yung 120 hindi lumabas. Malaking tulong yun eh. Okay? Ibig sabihin, wala kang cash outlay. As much as possible kasi sa business, you don't want to uh, spend more, spend less hanggat maaari. Maglabas ka ng pera, i-monitor mo talaga. Okay? So that's the impact. Meron pala, no? So graduated income tax naman. Ano ang pipiliin mo? Right? Graduated income tax ka ba? 8% tax rate, OSD, depende. Again, kung ang business mo ay mataas ang expenses, of course, you will choose graduated income tax rate. Kapag ang business mo ay, less expenses, usually wala siyang general and admin na expenses, either you choose 8% tax rate or OSD, depende na, no? Kung saan ka makakatipid. So meron kang interpolation na gagawin dito. Meron kang assumptions na gagawin. So again, you cannot perform all of this if you do not know your taxation in the Philippines. Right? Hindi mo malalaman lahat yan. Kaya meron tayong mga clients because they don't know this. They need us. And kayo bilang mga CPA in the future, okay, it's very important na isapuso nyo ang taxation. Because again, ang laki ng impact nito dito sa Philippines. Okay? And then of course sa mga businessman and then sa inyo rin bilang CPA in the future. But then again, as a basic requirement, kailangan nyong i-master itong taxation topic natin. Okay? Para you can pass the CPA board para makakuha ka ng clients mo or makapasok ka sa isang company. In the company, pwedeng pumasok ka bilang tax accountant, okay? Pwede kang pumasok bilang auditor, pwede kang pumasok bilang accountant. Okay? So, yung future dito sa taxation, I think mostly hindi na di-discuss kasi. Usually auditor pagiging financial audit ang dinidiscuss So nakakalimutan na ang ganda pag ikaw ay tax accountant. Okay? Kasi you can give value, you can really give value to your business or to your company na involved ka. Okay? So I think that's it guys for having that effective tax planning. I cannot discuss to you in details kung ano pa yung mga ginagawa kong tax planning for my clients, but these are the basic. Okay, yung to have that effective tax planning, you have to master yung Philippine taxation para alam mo, know first the basic, know first the right thing to do para you will know kung paano mo siya i-comply and paano mo siya i-design to be in compliance with the tax code of the Philippines. Okay? So that's it guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, you can email me or you can message us or you can actually give us message in our yan. All right? So that's it guys. Goodbye. God bless.